আপনার পকেটে থাকা তিনটা দল আর সবাইকে আপনাকে প্রতিহত করতে হবে। আপনি তো দেশে একটা যুদ্ধ বাঁধিয়ে দিচ্ছেন।
Is the country heading toward a civil war? Is control of Bangladesh slipping into foreign hands? Is St. Martin's Island being handed over to the United States? Did Dr. Yunus come to power with such intentions? Why is the relationship between the government and the BNP deteriorating? Such questions had been heard all over Bangladesh for quite some time. The questions have once again resurfaced following the chief advisor's recent speech to the nation. People hoped that the chief advisor's speech on the eve of Eid would deliver a message of unity. Instead, his address brought further division rather than national solidarity. Many believe Dr. Yunus's defensive comments regarding the port and the humanitarian channel are actually dangerous. Despite claiming the best company would be brought in for the Chattogram port, no international tender was announced. Moreover, the chief advisor spoke of countering those who oppose these moves. However, both the military and the BNP are opposing these decisions in the name of national sovereignty. But who is the war actually against? In recent interviews, journalist and political analyst Masood Kamal raised such concerns. He stated that the country was divided during the Awami League's rule, and the people mobilized to escape that division. However, Dr. Yunus has only made that divide more intense and dangerous. Masood Kamal further commented that the word reform has become a way for the government to buy time. Whenever anyone criticizes the current administration, they respond with talk of reform, just as the previous government would deflect criticism with promises of development. In his pre-Eid speech, the chief advisor failed to explain why the elections are being delayed. This has caused the public to suspect that the delay is intended to benefit Jamaat-e-Islami and the NCP. The more time passes, the more these parties can prepare and gain an advantage. The interim government recently presented its budget. Political analysts remark that, like the budgets during the Awami League era, which were labeled as looting budgets, the interim government's budget is merely the same coin flipped. Aside from a few numerical tweaks, there is no significant structural change. The NCP continues to change its position on the July Charter. Analysts suggest that the party seeks this document to legitimize its own actions. But if the July movement indeed overthrew a tyrannical regime, why is formal validation necessary? This implies a fear within them that their current actions may be held accountable once a new democratic government comes to power. When it comes to the topic of elections, the interim government seems visibly uncomfortable. It appears that both the administration and its advisors have adopted the attitude of staying in power as long as possible, enjoying comfort, and extracting whatever benefits they can. In a recent interview, Masood Kamal remarked that Dr. Yunus has created such a state of peace across the country that people are forced to remain silent even after being attacked. He said that during the Awami League's rule, there were reports that BNP activists couldn't even stay in their homes, which is why the fascists were ousted. He warned that with the kind of behavior Dr. Yunus is exhibiting now, he too will be removed. And this time, he may not be able to leave on his own terms.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.